Hello, and welcome to episode 6 of Come with the Light and Reveal, our Wednesday series where every week we talk about a different stained glass window that surrounds us in our sanctuary here at NoHo First. And this week, just in time for Holy Week, we have a very special story and disciple to share with you today. We are going to talk about Saint John, the disciple that Jesus loved. John was one of the fishermen on the Sea of Galilee when Jesus first commanded them to follow him and become fishers of men. John was present for some of the most important events throughout the entire Bible. He was there on the mountaintop when Jesus spoke with Elijah and Moses. He was one of the disciples that kept watch as Jesus prayed in the Garden of Gethsemane. And, as we are almost at Good Friday, it's worth pointing out that John was the only disciple present at the crucifixion. Jesus looked down from the cross and he commanded John, his mother, and Mary to care for one another. And John did just that. Our stained glass window of John captures a moment in a legend told about his life. In the story, a pagan priest gives John a poisoned cup of wine to drink. But as John raises the cup to his lips, the poison becomes a snake. You can see in the window the snake rising out of the cup. And once it fled, John drank the wine and was perfectly safe, protected by God. You can see on the other side of the window the symbol of the scroll, which represents John's writings. John was probably the youngest of Jesus' disciples when he was called, but he is the one that lived the longest. And during that time, he wrote 5 books for the Bible. John wrote the Gospel of John, which is an account of the life and teachings of Jesus. And then he also wrote 1 John, 2 John, and 3 John, which were letters to different congregations that he had founded. John's last book was the book of Revelation, written 63 years after the resurrection. The resurrection that we celebrate this Sunday on Easter. We can't wait to see you at our sunrise 6:30 service or our 10:30 service in the main sanctuary. St. John will be watching us from his window, the beautiful window that was lovingly dedicated to our church in memory of the Reverend Reuben R. Detweiler and Mrs. Georgia Detweiler, as a gift from their daughters and friends. And to you, our friends and family, we wish you the most wonderful, healing, and powerful Easter you can have. God bless. We will see you next week.